Good morning everybody and welcome to guitar lesson number 3. Here's the good news, we are not going to learn any new chords today, but we are going to learn a new song using the chords we learned last week. So before we get started, let's review the chords that we learned last week. If you remember, we learned the chords C, G, and D. All right, we'll start with G. When we did G, we used our third finger right here, right? And we put it in the 3rd fret on that bottom string right there, right? And do you remember the chord sheets that we looked at that match up with the frets and show you where your fingers go? So it looks like that. And if you compare it there, see how that works? All right. So put that 3rd finger on the bottom string in the 3rd fret. And remember, we are just going to be focusing on the bottom 3 strings. We're not going to worry about the top 3 strings. We're going to worry about the 3 thinner strings at the bottom, okay? So let's put our 3rd finger on the bottom string in the 3rd fret, and let's just strum together. 1, 2, ready, strum. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, stop. Good. All right, now we are going to review the C chord. Remember, it was going to be finger number 1. That's your pointer finger right here. And it's going to go in the 1st fret on that 2nd string from the bottom, right here. You see that? Remember, we're using our left hand here. And remember, our chord sheet would look like this. So see if you can compare, okay? All right, so 1st fret, the 2nd string from the bottom, okay? So let's put our 1st finger there. Once again, we're just using the bottom 3 strings. Should sound like this. So let's strum that together. 1, 2, ready, strum. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, stop. All right, right now I am using my thumb to strum. If you have a pick, you can use that too. I will probably switch over to my pick in just a little bit. All right, now let's review our 3rd chord. Our 3rd chord was the D chord. Now this one was a little bit more complicated because it used more than 1 finger, but we used finger 2, which was the middle finger, right? And we put it on that bottom string in the 2nd fret. Then we did finger number 1, which was also going to be in the 2nd fret on that 3rd string. And then finger number 3 was going to be in the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. It's kind of a little triangle pattern. And if I show you the chord chart, see? It looks just like a little triangle, okay? 1, 2, and then 3. All right, and then we're going to do the bottom 3 strings. If you hit the bottom 4 strings, that's fine because that fits into the chord as well, but just I want you to focus on those bottom 3 strings. It should sound like this. If you add that 4th string, it'll sound like this. Okay, so 4 strings or 3 strings. All right, so let's put our fingers there. We've got finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, right? Finger 1, 2, and 3. And then let's strum that together. 1, 2, ready, strum. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, stop. All right, how did that sound? Now, if you have a more muted sound like that, that might mean that you have fingers on your chords. Remember, we don't want to lay our fingers down like this. We want to have them up using our fingertips in a nice bridged position, okay? Because we do not want to touch our fingers on the other strings because it mutes the strings and then it doesn't sound pretty like we want. So let's try that one more time with the D chord. 1, 2, ready, strum. 1, 2, 3. Now let's just practice on transitioning a little bit. Let's start by transitioning from the G chord to the C chord. So we will do 2 beats of G. Actually, let's do 4 beats of G followed by 4 beats of C, okay? So let's start on G. Remember, we've got 3rd finger. Can you see it right there? 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the bottom string. And then we move to 1st finger in the 1st fret on the 2nd string. So G to C. See that? We're going to go from G to C, from G to C. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, stop. All right, good. Now we are going to work on transitioning from C to D. So we will start with 4 beats of C, and that's going to be this one right here. And then we are going to move to 4 beats of D. That's that triangle pattern with 1, 2, and 3, right? Okay, so we're going to move from here to here. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer for this. So starting here, 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, then switch to D. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, D, 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 2, 3, 4. Good. How did you do? That's a little bit trickier with more fingers, right? So if you need more practice, feel free to rewind and try that again or practice on your own. But now we are going to work on transitioning from the D chord, which is what we just did with the 3 fingers, and then to the G chord. That should be a little bit easier transition because our 3rd finger is already in that 3rd fret. All we have to do is move that finger over and then bring the other 2 up. So D to G, D to G, D to G, okay? Here we go. Starting on D, 4 beats of D followed by 4 beats of G. We're going to practice the transition. 1, 2, ready, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, then G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. All right, do you remember the song that we learned last week? Let's just play through it once or twice and see if we remember. We learned Happy Birthday last week, right? And we started out on the G chord, moved to the D chord, moved back to the D chord, then G chord, stayed on the G chord to the C chord. G chord, D chord, G chord, okay? So we'll do it nice and slow the first time. And we're just strumming on the downbeats, okay? Ready? Yep, there we go. Ready? And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy. Now to the C. Birthday, happy. Back to the G. Birthday, D, G. Let's try that again. Ready? Happy G chord to D chord. Happy D chord to G. Happy G chord. Happy happy C chord, happy G chord, D, G. All right, let's sing it using the actual words now. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. How did you do? Was that pretty easy? If not, practice a little bit more, but we are going to learn a new song today. It's called Leaving on a Jet Plane. On Happy Birthday, we just played on the downbeats. We just played one chord, at a time. But this time we are going to strum each chord 2 to 4 times before we switch chords. So I just want you to listen, okay? I'm just going to sing through the chorus, and I just want you to listen. Starts on G, so it's going to be 2 beats of G, 2 beats of C, 2 beats of G, 2 beats of C, 2 beats of G, 2 beats of C, then 4 beats of D. And that's going to be the pattern throughout the whole song. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Alright, so we are going to learn that nice and slow. So I want everybody to get their G chord ready. Remember, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, bottom string. And then we're switching to C, so G to C. So it's going to be G, G, C, C, G, G, C, C, G, G, C, C. And then we're going to switch to D, 2, 3, 4. And then back to G. G, G, C, C, G, G, C, C, G, G, C, C, D, 2, 3, 4. And that's the pattern. Can you try it with me? All right, here we go. Ready? And G, G, C, C, G, G, C, C, G, G, C, C, D, 2, 3, 4, G, G, C, C, G, G, C, C, G, G, C, C, D, 2, 3, 4. All right, how did you do? All right, I'm going to sing along this time. If you want to try singing with me, that's fine. If you don't know the words, that's fine. We're just going to do the chorus right now, but I want you to try to play along as I sing and play. So 1. All right, 1, 2, ready, and so kiss. Oh, I messed up. Wrong chord. Ready, and so kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 3, 4. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. So G, C, G, C, G, C, D, G, C, G, C, G, C, D. So right, how did you do? If you had a hard time, you can rewind or you can practice those transitions. Let's do first verse and the chorus, and then we might try doing it just strumming along with the whole song that I have on recording, okay? So let's try it. It's going to start with all my bags are packed. Just strum along. I don't expect you to sing, okay? All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. 2, 3, 4. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome, I could cry. 2, 3, 4. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 2, 3, 4. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. All right, let's do that one more time. Let me get a little bit closer. Maybe you can see my fingers a little bit better, okay? Let's see if that helps. Here we go. Starting on the G. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome, I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. And then at the end of the song, we'll just end on a G chord, okay? All right, so I am going to put the recording on, and we are just going to strum along and just do your best. And I will stay close so that you can see my fingers as we transition. I am going to pick up my pick because my thumb is getting a little bit sore. You can hear the difference in sound. Here's thumb. And here's what it sounds like with the pick. All right, so that's going to be a little bit difference in sound. That's okay. But here we go. I'm going to play the song. It's going to have a little intro, and then we will start strumming, okay? Get your G ready. All my days are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome, I could cry. how'd you do? I will leave a blank copy of this song in the links at the bottom of the video so that you can click on it and you can keep practicing at home. Also, I will link the John Denver version. I love John Denver. And you can play along with that one too if you wish. So, keep practicing and have fun, and we will see you later. Have a great week.